Hey up! Come on! Let's have it! Alright! Mash Baxter's rambling, whoa, whoa. Mash Baxter's rambling, whoa, whoa. Mash Baxter's rambling, stuff to see and songs to sing, whoa. Alright!
Hey up! How we doing, Ramblers? Right. Tuesday, September 20 summits. I don't know. Just lately every day seems to be the same. So I thought, I'll tell you what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take you on a walk. I'm going to take you on a walk and we're off on a history lesson, which is quite ironic because that was one of the lessons that I really hated at school. Didn't particularly like any lesson at school, if I'm honest with you. But history, I just didn't see any future in it. You know what I mean? I thought it was shite. So today, we are going back in time. Yeah, I can't do that thing like the day where it goes wavy. So yeah, I'm going back in time and I'm going to take you with us. So we're going to go visit a very rich fossil hunting ground. Oh, yes. No spade and a diddly shit, but there might be some there. Apparently, you've got a fair chance of finding some ammonites and some bivalves. Yeah, you can't whack a good bivalve, can you? And then latterly, we're going to walk along the Viking Way. So it's quite exciting, isn't it? And you get to sit in your knackered old armchair with your can of special brew or whatever shit you're drinking, and you can come with me and get some fresh air, can't you? See you in a bit. Ta-da! We're here. Right, we are at the village of South Ferriby. Yeah, South Ferriby. Even in the Doomsday Book of 10 whatever it was. Bothered. One of the first villages, because it was a big Roman settlement. Strategically very, very important. And it was one of the first villages to have plumbed water into the houses. Yeah, because down at the bottom of the Ancombe Valley, which I didn't even know was a thing, there were 2 steamships used to run from here in bygone days. Yeah, so we're going to have a walk back end of South Ferriby. It's really nice, this place, and you can drop down, which we will do, onto the Pebble Beach. Yeah, like pebbles on a beach. Shut up, you're walking, you're not working. All right, crack on. What are you doing? Are you coming or what? I've got stuff to tell you. Look, there's a bench. There's a bench there. I've got some right shit to tell you lot. It's mental. Come on. Unbelievable. Right. Over in the distance, you might just be able to make out a bit of a sandbank. Oh yeah, and a couple of doggers. They weren't supposed to be on it. Go on, son. Anyway, there's a bit of a sandbank out there, but many, many years ago, I'm going back, I don't know, mid-70s or so, there was an island there. Quite a sizable island as well. And it was called Reed's Island. And it used to be a little old bloke, I remember, would come out of this little outlet on a little rowing boat when he needed provisions from the shop and then have to row back off. I mean, that's proper hard shit, innit? But on that island, an actual V1 bomb. You know, that little bloke with a mad moustache who had a bit of a go at ethnic cleansing now. What was his bloody name? Adolf, that was him. Adolf. There's a name you don't say nowadays. Yeah, Centre V1 rocket hover, and it crash landed on Reed's Island. And Reed's Island, ironically, because it got smaller and smaller every year. Let me just show you this. I refer to that as Reed's Island because it's detracting from the mainland, and eventually it'll disappear, and I'll be bald. And then I'll have to wear a hat permanently because being bald in public is quite offensive, isn't it? I think so, anyway. Anyway, back to the dogging. Hey. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. It's pretty impressive, isn't it? On a summer's day, this has got to be one of the best views in the county. It's just superb. The vista, I mean, look at it. That there, which sways around, is the Humber estuary, which then leads to the Ouse, which then breaks off to the Trent. 3 rivers buggering off in different directions, yeah? Yeah. Oh, love this place. Just peaceful. You're right up on a cliff top here. You don't necessarily get it. I'm going to take you down in a minute. There's a pebble beach down there, and you have to go down quite an acute angle, which can be very dangerous, but it is an acute angle, not to be mistaken with acute angina, which is something very, very different. Acute angina, a bad looking one, I'm not bothered, you know. Any holds a goal. So if you follow the track off the main road, and then you'll see it comes down to the gully, come down the gully, and look at this. Wow. Your own beach. Your own beach. And that looks like a tornado in the distance, I'm sure it isn't. So let's have a walk around here, look. You can still see where there were some steamship landings from back in the day. Crack on. Hey, just coming up to the corner, look at this. You don't want to believe it. Look at that. Now, legend had it, Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea, used to tie his mermaids up there and do stuff to them, like put fag out on them and pick the scales off for a laugh and flick them in the water. Yeah. I might have dreamt that, but that could be a proper fact. Yeah, it's a mermaid housing structure. Really?
A butterfly, a butterfly just fluttered by. A butterfly just fluttered right by me. A butterfly, a butterfly, a butterfly just fluttered by. A butterfly just fluttered right by me. Flutter by, sweet butterfly. Spread your wings from the ocean to the sky. Wish that I could fly like you, I'd fly so high like you. Mother Nature's majesty in all of her glory. A honeybee, a honeybee just buzzed by me. A honeybee just buzzed by me with the sweetest symphony. She's a queen, don't need no king in a crazy world. She's a beautiful thing. Without that big old honeybee, there ain't no room for me. Savior and Salvatore, Mother Nature's resplendent in her glory. Rainbows on a sunny day, shooting stars that fade away. Mother Nature's majesty in all of her glory. just flutter right by me. Honeybee, a honeybee, a honeybee just buzzed by me. A honeybee just buzzed by me with the sweetest symphony. Savior and Salvatore, Mother Nature's resplendent in her glory. Rainbows on a sunny day, shooting stars that fade away. Mother Nature's majesty in all of her glory.
Right, we're having a minute. We're about a quarter of the way on the walk. I just thought, have a sit down and chill. Enjoy now. I've stated before, you can sit, you worry about shit you can't afford tomorrow. Stuff you should have paid yesterday. Get in the now. Needed this walk today because I don't know about you lot, there seems to be, for a couple of weeks, for one reason or another, there seems to be like a massive air of doom everywhere. Whether pending doom or fucking doom that's happening right now. So I thought, bollocks to it. I'm going to get out, I'm going to get some fresh air and have a walk. And I thought, I'd bring you with us, you know what I mean? Because you're probably at work. Can't see that catching on. So yeah, look. If you look in the distance there, at the bottom of South Ferriby, that's the chocolate factory where Charlie went. Yeah. And then it turned into a cement works because chocolate was found to be fattening and cement built stuff. So yeah, they changed it all. But no, I think it is important to take time out, more so nowadays. But you only realise that when you get older. You know, if any of you lot are in your, I don't know, mid-20s, even early 30s, everything's 100 mile an hour, innit? And you don't really take time out. And then you get old and you think, fuck it, I need a rest. I'm tired now. So I like to come here. Sometimes the dolphins come up and they speak to me. Yeah, a couple of passing whales. But not today. Not today. It's probably a little bit cold for them. And the fact that they've never been this far up. Other than that one occasion, which, to be honest, I might have been on Class A drugs. So maybe that didn't happen. So this, round about the halfway point, look at it, it looks like a graveyard. But they're the remnants of the landings for the steamboats many, many years ago. So some of them pieces of wood, man, they're hundreds and hundreds of years old. Look at it. You can see the wire there, they're like wisps of a witch's hair. And they're the metal things that used to pull it up. Still around today. Get on it, it's not going to be here forever. Superb. Now then, proper history lesson here. Let's go down modern day, Jurassic, and then that. Everything you see there and there and there, all of those layers of dead dinosaurs contradict completely The big book of bollocks, which is the Bible. Oh no, they want the dinosaurs. No, God created everything. My ass. I've no idea whether you can hear that in the distance. I just set off walking again, and there's just this right racket going on. Thousands and thousands of geese flying overhead, over to Reed's Island, what's left of it. That is superb. You got the water lapping and then just thousands of geese all yakking to each other, saying, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. Come on, let's go lay some eggs and do some shagging. Superb. And there you have your first glimpse in the distance of the Humber Bridge. Built in 1981, well, opened June 1981, and it was the longest single-span bridge in the world for some 17 years. 1.38 miles, and it was built pure and simply to allow the aristocracy from Hull to come over here and nick our women and buy our houses. Yeah, come over here at 5 to 9. Yeah. Shut the bridge. Can you hear that? Just heard it was either a rook or a raven. Yeah, a rook or a raven. Yeah, it was having a right cackle overhead. So I've had a flock of geese flying over, all having a laugh with each other. I've had a rook or a raven. Walking through a little copse just back there, there was a little flurry come out the hedge bottom of goldfinches all saying, all right, Mash, you having a good time? I says, I am, mate, thank you, yeah. So yeah, brilliant. Just in the distance, you can't see, there's a couple of swans necking, because they mate for life. Why would you? So, what a great day. Do you know what would top it off? What's the chance, do you think, before the end of the day? A swallow. Look at him there, look. He's got 2 views to go at, and he can't be arsed. I'd rather go rub my head on some gate. Go on, son. If you had to, which one? Her? Oh, she's quite nice, actually. Yeah. Gotta be her, mate, hasn't it? It's gotta be her. I mean, that one, she looks a bit old and tatty, doesn't she? Get on board her. Yeah, you. Right, this is quite handy to know. So just before you get to Barton, off the footpath, you've got the Lincolnshire Wildlife Trust, Ness End Farm, which is a bit of a bonus because after you've done a bit of a hike, sometimes you get a bit of a backup. So you can have a turnout in there. But sadly, they've only got ladies and gents. I don't think Lincolnshire are up to non-binary just as yet. But yeah, nice place. No dogs. Right, this here is the rope walk at Barton, where they used to make ropes for the ships. That is one continuous building, 1/4 mile long, Grade 2 listed building. It's now an art gallery, performing arts centre. I've seen people like John Shuttleworth there. I'm going to go for a cuppa in it, we'll show you in. John Shuttleworth, Martin Joseph, Mark Radcliffe. Just a great historical building that's been repurposed, which is brilliant. I tell you who was there last year. The 80s icon, her of limited length tongue, Toyah Willcox. Yeah, she played there last year. And if you want to check out what Toyah's been doing, give her a quick look on lockdown Sundays. Her and her husband used to do these performances on a Sunday where he'd play the guitar and Toyah would sing fairly badly, whilst bouncing on a trampoline, wearing no bra with a see-through top and nothing to house the top bollocks. Yeah. The ropery, rope walk, whatever. Great place. Let's go have a cuppa and spit in feathers. Hey, this is nice, isn't it? As soon as you enter the rope walk into the craft centre, they've got a sculpt park. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. You can have it. Use it as a fire pit. Let's have a look round the corner. Hey, that looks like it should be in Karateka's Potts' fucking garage. I don't know what it's doing, but it looks good. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Oh, look at that. If you had a massive cushion in there, that would be absolutely lush, wouldn't it? Whoa. And that, dunno. Yeah, so that's the sculptor park at the far end. Nice little space. I like that. Alrighty. Food o'clock. So this is the ropery, like I said. I've had a look around the art gallery. Some smashing bits of jewellery. Bit of everything really. And I've just gone in there and I've ordered a latte and a cheese scone. Oh yeah. Not scone, scone. Settee, not sofa. Berkeley, not fucking Berkeley. Anyway, I'm ready for this. Oh, look at that. Look at the fucking size of that scone. And butter and bloody chutney. Wow. Get in my belly. Right, that's my scran out of the way. This is one of the art galleries. Very nice. I think it's brilliant when these places get reused, particularly for local artists. I might start drawing and shit, you know. I was really bad at art at school, but I reckon I could be a sculpt, if that's the proper word. Nice. Let's see what art we've got on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Ooh. Anyway, come and look for yourself. Right, I'm not a train spotting knobber or an anorak or out like that, but that track there is very, very significant because it's the one way out of Barton upon Humber for a lot of people. That single track there can take you as far afield as Barnet Beadle Wold, Hayborough, a new life. Right, just come off Peace for a second for a quick trip down memory lane. Now that place there, Barton Victory Club. Cast your minds back, 1991, 92. I was playing in a band, and thankfully, my mate the drummer, he was designated driver that particular night, and it was, at the time, the cheapest pint in the whole of England. And it was about, as far as memory serves me right, about 55 pence. Oh yes. Barton Victory Club. Cheapest pint in Britain. Still not that expensive now either. Right, that's the ramble finished. Now I was gonna walk back all the way along the Viking Way back to South Ferriby, but I remembered I've got a mate who lives in Barton. So I texted him and I went, "Hey up, son, give us a lift back to Ferriby." That's Lee Marrers. Yeah. He's a peacekeeper. If you don't know what a peacekeeper is, that is, it's a band, it's a local band. So Lee Marrers is, I know what you're thinking, it's a vegetable. No, he's actually a person. So stop swearing, you can't swear on this podcast. You nutter, what? You've ruined it, haven't you? You come round here with your shit tattoos.
I said blooming fudge.
And your missus's car, look at it! So he's giving me a lift back. So that's pretty much ramble over. But I did enjoy a madman on the high street who was ranting.
Half a ramble.
With a bottle of white wine. So yeah, thanks people. We'll see you later. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and say bye-bye, Lee Marrers.
Bye-bye.
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 He is special.
Now then, hey up, come on, let's have it. All right.